Hi, everyone, and welcome to the week two cast assessment for Big Brother Galar. So this week, Olivia won HOH. She nominated Brennan and Brian. Taylor won the veto, did not use. Brian was evicted 15-2. I guess we'll start with the question that we always start with. Julia, do you think this was a good HOH for Olivia or a bad one?
Um, Honestly, I think she picked it up, like, pretty well, and, like, she's, like, fine now, but, like, in the moment when it was happening, it was a mess. So, the outcome wasn't as bad as, like, I thought it was gonna be, or, like, um, yeah, like, I thought it was, like, the repercussions were gonna be a lot worse for her, and they weren't. So, I feel like it was fine, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think she was kind of messy with the whole backdooring Sarah G thing by telling a bunch of people and like planting the seeds, and then eventually her plan not going through. But I think that Sarah G not being backdoored was best for her game
Mhm.
because Sarah G would not have gone home, and it would have just like gotten Sarah G really mad at her. Um, I think that in the game sides are starting to form. There's like Olivia Lane Olivia Lynn, Dylan, Hannah Jane, Allie, Randy, like Emma, Nora, like that whole side, and then there's like another side with like Jacob, Nick, Sarah G, and then Trent, Brennan are kind of like in the middle. Taylor's kind of in the middle, and so I think that her not really taking a shot at the other side kind of helps her, but there's definitely like seeds planted, so I'm curious to see how it's gonna pan out.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
So I guess we could talk about how Taylor wins the veto. Taylor and Brennan are a duo, and Taylor Taylor goes to Olivia and like asks her what to do with it, and she's like, "Oh, use it, use it." And then he goes to Brennan, and Brennan says, "Don't use the veto. Keep me on the block," because he finds out that Sarah G is the replacement. What do you think of that? Like, what do we take away from that?
I think that's so weird. Like, honestly, I don't know. I guess that was best for I don't know. It makes it seem like that they're not that much of a duo, but like honestly, like it's really confusing as to why like he wouldn't use veto. But I guess like in the long run it was better. But
Yeah,
it
I
makes
don't. I
sense
guess.
in my head.
Yeah. I think it was really cracked on Brennan's part, like to be like, "Don't use it, it's fine." When he was a house target, like he definitely, Brian, like I guess was the target, and that's what they kept telling him. But in Big Brother, as you know, like pawns always go home. So if I were him, I wouldn't have done that. I think it was a kind of iconic though
Yeah, for sure.
for him to stay on the block and be like, "Fuck it, I'm staying," and then he was like, "Yes." So um I don't know. I feel like Brennan's trajectory in this game is gonna be like nominated every single week as a pawn.
Oh yeah, there's honestly, I don't see like there's only like two people that want to nominate him, honestly.
Yeah, and I feel like people are just gonna keep him around as like a meat shield as long as they possibly can until someone goes up next to him that just like won't go.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, I think like I guess people who are playing the game like Taylor, I don't really know what he's doing. Like I feel like he's really cracked. Like he helped Dimitri to get the almost HOH button. He won that veto and had like a big role in week two. Like I feel like he's someone who's very like behind the scenes. Like now he's kind of stepped out from behind the scenes and probably will get targeted. But it's interesting to see him kind of like have a big impact on the game.
Yeah, like it's super interesting. And it's like I didn't really expect it from him, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I literally this game is really interesting because it seems like almost everyone is playing the game pretty hard, except for like Alyssa and Dimitri, who just like right now aren't active. But the thing with them is that they have the potential to be super active and super cracked. So they could pull like, I don't know, like an Owen and Bots where like they just wake up and then snap.
Yeah.
So I think people are kind of like dumb if they sleep on them.
Yeah, I think like probably a week soon, someone's just gonna like after like like Brennan goes or like those type of people go, I feel like someone's just gonna win and just be like, I'm aligned with everyone. I don't know who to put up. Like I'm just gonna put up Dimitri and Alyssa. Like I could definitely see that
Oh
happening.
yeah, I feel like that day's coming soon. Like,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
guess like spoiler alert, we're doing this after the week 3 HOH purge comp, and it was kind of telling. Like the order that people got killed in the comp is literally like the boot order for the game probably until like the end last few people. Like it definitely showed hopefully to them that they're on the bottom and that they need to like hustle to get in better graces with people.
For sure.
And hopefully, I think it kind of woke Alyssa up a little bit because she didn't think anyone would attack her. And then when Sarah G attacked her and she like fought her, it was like, oh, people are actually like, I don't know. So I'm hoping that that's kind of a wake up call for her. For Dimitri, I don't know, but for her, I think I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I think yeah, honestly, I don't know like what they're gonna do. I feel like it's already like sides have already been like super formed. Not
Hmm.
like super formed, but like everyone knows who they like and everybody just has the image in my
Yeah,
head, like in their head that like they're just like not there. So they're always gonna be like in the back of people's minds.
yeah. I think like it's definitely the sides are so close to forming. Like they're definitely like formed. It's just that it's not official yet. Like I think we're like maybe one eviction or a few days away from like sides with the all the people in one alliance like coming together. Like that's what's going to happen soon, especially if like someone tries to backdoor someone, like Randy tries to backdoor Sarah G for week 3, like sides will be formed, lines will be drawn, and that's gonna kind of set the tone for the rest of the pre-jury, I think.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of people who are like just playing like a really good under the radar, like social but active game right now. Like I feel like Evelyn is being like really likable and under the radar. Dylan is being really likable and under the radar. Anna
Hmm.
Jane, um, Lynn, honestly, Nora.
Yeah, honestly. Like there's so many people who are kind of playing the same game where it's kind of just like they're trying to be in the middle.
Hmm. And I
Um,
think there's gonna come a point where that won't be possible.
yeah, exactly.
So, and then I don't know. I think for week 2 at least, like it was a pretty like cracked week because the powers got bought. Like a lot of them from the gift shop, a lot of things got bought, and a lot of people used like I was really shook by how much strategy was used by alliances to like share money and like purchase things because a lot of these powers are things that aren't going to help the group. Like
Yeah,
it's like a one person deal and everyone was so willing to like give their money to people, especially like Olivia.
yeah, exactly. And it's like it's so weird how like they're all like so willing to like let other people have it. Like that's so weird
Hmm.
to me, honestly. But I feel like I guess it's better to know where the thing is rather than like just have it gone.
Yeah, and I feel like in the next week or two is when we're gonna see the bigger powers get earned by people. So I think it's gonna be really interesting to see that. Um, I don't know. I guess week 2, like there was that drama in the Ori Alliance when they were debating whether or not Olivia should backdoor Sarah G. And I guess like we should comment because like that would have been a horrific mistake for Olivia's game backdoor Sarah
It
G,
would have been so bad because Sarah would not have gone.
especially since it would have been Sarah versus Brian. Like
Yeah, exactly.
oh, a nightmare. And
Yeah.
so I think Lynn and Randy were like, don't do it. Don't, and Allie too, were like, Olivia, don't do it. And I think that that kind of shows that like they're more aware of the game while Olivia has more social connections. They're more aware of the strategy aspect of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess it worked out for the best that for her game at least that
Yeah.
Sergi, but Sergi definitely knows like moving forward, like Olivia has to be careful.
Yeah, but I don't think like she knows like that like it was like for real.
Yeah.
So it's definitely
Oh.
interesting.
I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to watch. Like this game pre-jury like has been really interesting so far. Like watching everything like settle in. I feel like there's gonna just be a lot of drama.
Yeah,
So yeah,
definitely.
that's about it. All right. Adios.
Okay, goodbye.